Oh, really? So you're becoming a citizen? Oh, really? That's not something you need, but I didn't wait that long.
Well, you know what it was?
Oh, really?
Welcome to this glorious day at the Shrine of Democracy. This day, we have 105 people joining us as citizens who have called home 35 different countries. It is a glorious day not only in the District of South Dakota and at Mount Rushmore. I'd like to introduce a dear friend. My wife, Linda Lee, is here with me today, and sitting next to her is Madeline Marzano Lesnevich. Madeline and Walt Lesnevich flew to South Dakota in order to be with you on your special day, to share Walt's American story. He is a prominent trial lawyer on the Eastern Seaboard, both civil and criminal work, widely recognized for his advocacy and his skill in his representation of people who otherwise would have no voice. It is my honor and privilege to introduce to you my friend, Walter Lesnevich.
Good afternoon, fellow American citizens. My name would have been Vladimir Lesnevich, but my grandparents came through Ellis Island, and so I'm Walter Lesnevich. My father's parents came from a small village south of Vilnius in what was then called Vilna, Belarusia, and it is now Lithuania. My mother's parents came from farms south of Krakow in Poland. Why did they come here? True, they came to escape bad things, famine and poverty and the wars of Eastern Europe. But they also came to gain something, a chance. America did not guarantee them success, but it guaranteed them that they, or their children, or their grandchildren could succeed. They came as you did, as immigrants. Immigrants who had an opportunity to become citizens. Immigration with a path to citizenship is an added value to the United States. So my grandparents came at very early ages with no education, no money, but with a willingness to work and a feeling, a belief that here in America, they and their children and their grandchildren could become anything. Maybe they themselves would achieve success, but if not, their children and grandchildren surely would. That is because in America, you are not locked into the class group you were born into. The economic and social classes are wide open. You can go up and you can go down based on your abilities, hard work, and your luck. Not everyone goes up. But the fact that electrifies the very air we breathe is that it can happen. And it does. What is possible in America? Ask President Barack Hussein Obama. My grandparents were immensely proud to become citizens as you are today. Their children worked hard. A few received some education, most did not. As my favorite founding father, John Adams, said, "I study war, so my children may study engineering, and my grandchildren may study the arts." My grandparents' grandchildren did get educations and went through many different colleges and careers. They did many great things. My own children are lawyers, a police officer, a nurse practitioner, but I have two that are a book writer and an actor. They are the artists. That's what makes America great. There's so much light in that. America's new citizens work hard and they enrich America, a land where amazing things can happen. One of the amazing things going on for me right now in my practice of law is that I represent a man whose foot was crushed in an industrial accident. In the 1970s, I was a major in the United States Air Force in military intelligence. My client in the 1970s was a Soviet commandant officer in the Red Army. He became an American in the 80s on political asylum. And now, incredibly, I am the lawyer for a man in our courts who was once our sworn enemy.